this video and I kind of wanted to watch it. So apparently Sean Strickland was talking about Andrew Tate. And I was watching, I was like, hold on, this might be good for stream. Let's watch it. It says, Sean Strickland is exposing Andrew Tate, then Tristan Tate responds. Now, this is my thing about Sean Strickland. This nigga walks around like niggas don't check the stupid shit he says because purely he can just beat your ass. If it's me, nigga, I'm checking the shit that you say. If you punch me, nigga, you're just proving how stupid you are, nigga. Like, dead ass, this nigga says a lot of stupid shit, but I do think he's right on this.
I'm also like, take somebody like Andrew Tate.
But he's not some moral nigga anyway. Like, you shouldn't just follow what he says. This nigga's not a good person to follow. This nigga just he likes to just fight people just because. Like if you say something that he disagrees with, then you're already basically like this close to getting punched, nigga. It's so weird. That's why I hate professional fighters, bro. These niggas' egos need to get checked, and you think it would be getting checked when they have fucking clips of them getting knocked the fudge out all over the internet. Like, nigga, you're not Superman, nigga. You got knocked out.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you.
You don't but you got,
and you can't fight a bullet. I swear to God.
You seem to share a lot of similar values with him.
We share a lot of values, but Andrew Tate, here's the thing about Andrew Tate, man, and as young men, I can see why you guys look up to him, because you are moralist men. You have no.
I swear they're bullies. Like, professional fighters are bullies, especially like MMA niggas. I'm not gonna lie, MMA niggas be the bullies. Like, boxers don't seem like they try to bully niggas. Boxers seem more chill. But I can see why MMA niggas are the bullies, because like their brain is constantly getting kicked in the fucking head. Like, your brain is constantly getting a foot just right to the nose. Like, I see why like you niggas become like animals. You niggas like just have impulse.
Values, you have no positive.
Like, y'all animals, y'all only know good reaction, bad reaction. Like, y'all niggas don't understand how to like calm shit down. And only the niggas like the champs that know how to just be normal human beings, like a Chael Sonnen or like a John Jones-ish. You know, like they're not quick to just try to beat up little niggas.
Male role models.
Or like, no, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. That's the epitome of knowing how to act like a human.
So you latch onto a piece of shit like Tate, who has money, who has women. You say, no, I want to be like Tate. All my problems in the world, they're because women are fucking me. They're because
I agree with this.
No, that's not.
I agree with him saying
that. Andrew Tate is a con artist. Did you ever watch that interview?
First one.
You ever watch that interview where
yeah.
You ever watch that interview where he goes on in detail about how he pretended to be a cam girl and used to rob people's savings?
That was probably on ours.
Yeah, I think that might have been on
Maybe.
yours. Yeah,
He had the girls do the webcam.
Yeah, that's just.
And then he was taking 100% of the earnings.
And no. He
100%?
He also said that he would go on,
especially MMA dudes, and I agree. Boxing has the royalty or gentleman mentality. Not all of them, but that's how a good amount.
On there and pretend to be men and have them send them $100K.
No, he'd go on there and pretend to be the girl.
Yeah, pretend to be a girl and have them send. So this guy who is a utter con artist, and he shows no remorse.
That's a fact. That nigga Andrew Tate was acting like a woman, right? And texting these niggas. And then he'll get them to send them money, and then it's like, ha ha ha. And he said he doesn't give a fuck. That shit's weird, bro. And maybe he's changed now that he's Muslim. But that shit's weird, because yeah, on one hand you could say, yeah, I mean, the guys are stupid for allowing themselves to get scammed, but you understand that these niggas are vulnerable and they just want a nut. But they're vulnerable as hell, and you still take advantage of them, yet you masquerade and walk around as if you're some moral high ground like entity. Like, niggas should follow you and do the things that you did. But literally you got money in so many ways, immensely immorally, through cam girls, through OnlyFans, and then you shit on these women that do it, and you shit on people that buy it, yet you're taking money and profiting off of it. You're just as bad as them. So hopefully, by dear God, Allah has made you fucking, look back on that and say, you know what, I'm wrong for that. But from what I see, you're just the same person, yet you feel like people should follow you.
OnlyFans girls think every OnlyFans has some assistant guy that's
OnlyFans, obviously.
Yeah, I know. Every girl I know on OnlyFans, you guys, they don't even run their own.
He says he's a man of God.
So all the top earners of OnlyFans, when you're on there talking to them, you're not talking to them, you're talking to a male assistant.
Yeah.
But to see the way he talked with no remorse, it wasn't, you know what, man? I did something so morally wrong. I took advantage of men. I took money from men. It was like, nah,
Yep.
I'm a con artist. I'm a piece of shit.
Yep.
So Andrew Tate, you guys, if you want to look up to a guy like Jordan Peterson. He understands masculinity, honesty, how to be a fucking man. But I'm telling you, Andrew Tate, he's not your messiah.
He's not.
He would turn you out for $1. He's a fucking pimp. He's a whore.
Yep.
Do you think anything he does
I think
preach
he's good and
is
bad,
positive?
and everyone.
But
knows it.
he's good and bad, but he's a con artist. What I'm saying is, like, for instance,
Practice what you preach.
practice what you preach.
Yes,
Andrew
I
Tate
agree.
found a con and he's running with it and he's making a lot of fucking money. And don't be like him. Don't want to drive a fucking Bugatti and don't Andrew Tate, you guys. There's so many better male role models to have, and he is a definition of trash. Let me tell you, if Andrew Tate was right here, bro, he wouldn't even make eye contact with me. He'd be so fucking scared of me. So we'll conclude this, dude. Just I'm gonna keep rocking my Hyundai accent. We're gonna keep making money.
Chevy Volts.
And fucking thank you guys, because you are the reason why I got this fucking shot. But I'm telling you right now, dude. If you meet a girl and she doesn't want to be with you while you're driving a fucking Hyundai accent, she ain't the fucking one, dude.
Exactly.
So
That just means she's not a high
it's
value.
crazy, like, cause like this nigga says a lot of like brain dead, idiotic shit, but like when he's acting like a human and being normal, he can tell the truth. But guess what? That's anybody. Anybody can tell the truth. That doesn't mean follow these niggas. That is not, just because they say some factual things does not mean follow them. Does that mean follow them? Do not follow them. Do not think that they are some role model. Please, for the love of God, not everybody is fit to be a leader. Don't follow them. But eat the meat and let the bones fall out. Spit out the bones. Eat the meat and spit out the bones. These niggas be the bones. Swear to God. But they can give you meat from time to time.
Woman, you gotta get you a high value woman, not the low value women. Red pill, blah blah blah.
Some fighter the other day. I can't remember his name.
That's why I'm with my homies, because they with me even when I'm sleeping.
I think it was a boxer, maybe a boxer or an MMA guy, saying
Let's not try to act like we didn't know who Sean Strickland is.
something like, yeah, those guys used to scam people with their webcam models. They're a bad role model for whatever. What? One, you're a fucking hypocrite. Let me explain why that guy's a hypocrite.
Yeah, explain, please. Because he is. I agree.
When you run any type of entertainment business, whether it be a Twitch streaming agency, a Rumble streaming agency, a Kick streaming agency, a webcam streaming agency, or whether you're a boxer or a fighter, you are leaving the door open for some people to completely abuse vices in your name, and you have nothing that you can do about it.
What a fucking idiot. Shut up. You're intentionally trying to get people to abuse. You're intentionally abusing people's psyche in order to make profit off of them. Intentionally. You're not offering anything. You're literally just trying to make them give you money while pretending to be a woman. That is not the same as running an entertainment agency when your intention is to entertain purely. And if you make money off it, praise God. But you're purely trying to entertain, and yes, maybe make a living for yourself. But that's not doing harm. That's not doing harm. Yes, nigga, if you walk outside in a shirt and you're minorly attractive, yes, you're making doors open for women who find you attractive to go home and touch themselves to the image that they have, that they imprinted of you in their head. That's not your fault, nigga. That's completely on them. But when you are going out to intentionally fucking try to manipulate people and make profit off of it and do harm against them, and that's the way you make your money intentionally, then nigga, there's a big difference. What are we talking about right now? What are we talking about?
When you run a webcam studio, there are people who will visit the girls and talk to them in a very healthy way, spend $50 on.
Shut up. Shut up, stop lying. Shut up. How rare was that?
And exit. And then you get addicts who are uncontrollable, who will throw all their money at webcam models until they're destitute.
So if you have any morals, then you guess what? You block those people. You don't provide service to those people. If you truly were just trying to have healthy conversation, right? Because you pretended to be webcam girls. But let's just say you had webcam girls that you were making money off of. You don't provide them service. You can refuse service. What are we talking about? He said that when you're in any business entertainment, people will use vices in your name. It's so dumb. People are gonna sin regardless of what you do. Exactly. But guess what? That doesn't mean I know that this is what you're saying. But this is Tristan. I'm talking to you now, Tristan. That doesn't mean, idiot, nigga. That doesn't mean that since people are gonna sin regardless, I might as well profit off of it. Nigga, you're immoral. Stop trying to teach men. Stop trying to teach women. You're immoral. You're willing to do anything for money. It's not Shawn's fault that some get off to him because he's a fighter. Exactly.
You cannot be helped by not running your business. You close that down, the addict's gonna go to someone else. Now, for this guy,
they go to someone else, but guess what? You're not being the one. It's like, nigga, let's say I come to Christ, but I used to be a drug dealer right before Christ. Well, guess what? All my other clients, they're gonna find somebody else, but now I'm not helping you sin. I'm not being the stumbling block to your immorality, to your debauchery, nigga. And if anything, I'm trying to prevent it. Now they can choose. Now they're full-grown adults. They can choose, or they're humans themselves. They can choose to go to somebody else. That's fine. I won't help that. I won't be a part of that. That's like saying the state of Texas, they don't offer abortion anymore. Oh, well, they're stupid for that. They're not going to make money off of abortion anymore because they're just going to go to a different state to get it. Who cares? They're not doing it here. We won't allow stuff like that. Idiot.
Professional fighter to sit there and say that I should have some remorse for the addict or some control over what the addict does.
Isn't that what Allah asked you to do, nigga? Or was this before you were Muslim?
Is embarrassing because he is yet to turn the mirror on himself.
That's
he
retarded.
is an entertainer. He is fighting in the ring. He is providing entertainment for these millions of people around the world watching him. You think people don't bet, my G? You think people don't bet?
That's not his fault. He's not telling them to do that. And he's not making money off of them betting.
The amounts of money on your fights and hope that you win, and when you win, profit from it. Yeah, that's cool. Because the betting and the fight purses are linked. The fact that there's so much gambling involved and the fact that people bet is why you get paid in the fucking first place.
What does that have to do with him? Because you can't prove that. You can't prove that. You literally can't prove that.
And let me tell you something. The big money in the betting, the big money in the gambling doesn't come from the guys who watch your fights and use this gambling service in a healthy way.
That's their free will, and he's not promoting those wicked things.
The
exactly.
The people who cannot
this
be
is
helped.
pure copium,
Every
nigga.
time you fight, somebody has lost everything he had. And for me to sit there, having done what I've done and having lived the life I lived, and say this fighter should feel remorse. This fighter is a bad example to men. Because through his fight purses,
this is like, yes, he's a W manipulator to stupid people. This is like the worst manipulation tactic I could ever see in my life. Oh my God.
Millions out of degenerate gamblers who cannot help themselves would be false. And for you to lace up and say, you know what? If you want to be a critic of me, you want to be a critic of my brother? Okay, cool. Good. Then you do this, my friend. You say, I will fight for money at a much reduced fee as long as nobody in the world can gamble on my fights. That way I've protected everybody and I'm completely responsible, and I did not, no betting website scammed some gambler out of his cash.
He's not going out of his way to get them to bet. You're going out of your way to scam these niggas. What are we talking about?
Don't, when you're in the entertainment business that bankrupts families and people because of their lack of self-discipline, don't you dare lecture me, little man, about what I've done in my past. Because the addicts cannot be helped. I'll tell you what I do. You would lose all your fight contracts and all your sponsorships if you said something like...
That's fine if the addicts can't be helped, nigga, but don't prey on them, idiot. That's what he's saying. They're gonna do it regardless. That's fine. Maybe you're right about that. Why prey on them? Because you have no remorse. You're immoral. And you're a scumbag, nigga.
No one bet. No one gamble on fights. No, everyone stop it. You got into the octagon. Thanks for watching me. Got into the boxing ring. Thanks for watching me. But don't ever gamble and don't bet. You lose every contract you have. I come on. Even when I was running my webcam studio years ago, I would do podcasts about the ins and outs of it and advise young men never to partake in these activities.
Yeah, let's advise young men never to partake in activities, but to the ones that do, I'll scam the shit out of you and rob you for $100,000.
Do not lecture me. I'm talking to 2 or 3 people. You probably know them. You'll probably see this. I don't give a shit. And you're all broker than me.
Oh, you see, look, that's his argument. You're all broker than me.
Oh, yeah. How do I conflate being anti-pornography and having run an adult entertainment business in my past? My knowledge from the business is what made me anti-pornography. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't give a shit about the issue. And I'm a loud voice on this issue. And I'm changing young men for the better. So, don't lecture me.
The reason why I drive like a shitty Hyundai is, one, I'm cheap, very cheap. But like, the entire world makes you feel inadequate. Everything we do, from what you wear to what you drive, you are born living in the fucking commercial. When you're a little infant and you're watching TV, you are born looking at Audi and Mercedes commercials. When you're handing a kid a cell phone, they are born, they're being fucking brainwashed. And like, I love America more than anything.
And is it a yes for you, Bert?
That was a good video. I'll give Sean that. He was spitting. He's literally outing himself in his own response. Yeah, you shouldn't have any position to lead, Tristan. At all. At all. At fucking all.
To a guy, look up to a guy like